is finally here. I've been giggling like a schoolgirl since yesterday. I mean, we have the first sneak peek into the long-awaited, already iconic masquerade ball. We have our Sophie, we have Benedict soaking wet, Anthony Bridgerton with a beard, Violet rocking that outfit, Penelope is dressed as a pirate, and there's more. Netflix released a sneak peek video and there are also images. I mean, we have a lot on our hands right now and I will be going over them one by one. Let's look at what all of this reveals to us. I will also be discussing the release date and everything else. Let's start, shall we? Of course, I will start with the masquerade ball, as most of the sneak peek is allocated to scenes from that big event of the season. It's no surprise since it's expected for episode 1 to host a ball. For those who don't know, in the Bridgerton book series, this is a ball hosted by Violet Bridgerton, and it's one of the biggest events of the season. And it's where Benedict and Sophie meet for the very first time. The sneak peek starts with Francesca in her costume for the ball. She looks breathtaking. I can't even describe it. The last time we saw her, she was leaving with her new husband John for Scotland with Eloise and John's cousin Michaela. I didn't think it would be this soon to see Francesca and Eloise in the season, but I'm glad they're back. Francesca will have an important storyline this season, seeing her chemistry and bond grow closer with Michaela. Let's continue. For those who don't recognize this lady, let me introduce her to you. She's Lady Araminta Gunn, who is Sophie's stepmother. Don't forget that this season is basically the Cinderella story, so the sneak peek shows Sophie's stepmother and siblings, Rosamund and Posy, a few times. Do I have to say these two are back? Can you imagine Bridgerton without these two?
Well, we begin another season.
John Sterling has also returned to attend the masquerade ball. Doesn't matter what any of you say about him and Francesca lacking chemistry, I don't care. He was one of the highlights of season 3 and I'll die on this hill. I was also glad to see Portia back, with Penelope and her sisters finally getting married, having children and saving the family from financial ruin. Many fans argued Portia wouldn't be in season 4, or at least wouldn't play a big role. To be fair, it's not possible to say how big of a storyline she will have in season 4 from this little sneak peek, but she and her daughters always have the funniest scenes, so I don't want them to leave.
Inserts himself.
Inserts himself? Inserts himself where?
What do you think? We also have a look at our season 3 couple. I hope they give us some romantic moments that were missing in the 3rd season. Back to the ball. Violet looks phenomenal. I don't even have words. One thing that I have noticed while watching this is that there seems to be less glam this season. Even when you look at Sophie's scenes, you see that she has a pretty much no makeup look. The amount of makeup and glam was one of the biggest criticisms aimed at the Bridgerton costume and makeup department last season, so it looks like they've fixed that. And goosebumps. Their first ever meeting. Benedict Bridgerton meets the mysterious lady in silver, a lady he cannot forget about for years. For those unaware, Yerin Ha was chosen to play the character based on her audition for this particular scene, and the script for it actually leaked online. It is full of amazing lines by Sophie, and you can clearly see it would be unimaginable for Benedict not to fall for her. In the leaked script, Sophie talks about how it's a lovely evening, but she feels out of place there. That's why she runs away to get fresh air and has this encounter with Benedict. And their dance here is a little dance tutorial that they do where Benedict teaches Sophie how to dance. But Sophie has to leave afterward and Benedict can't even get her name. It's a very well written scene and I can already feel the chemistry between the two. What do you think about our first look into how these two meet? Let me know in the comments. More on the ball. Penelope is a pirate. It looks like now that everyone knows she's Lady Whistledown, she's a confidant for the queen. Perhaps she's helping the queen pick the next diamond of the season by giving her information about everything she needs to know. I also have to say the overall atmosphere looks crazy. The budget is over the top. I love it. As I mentioned before, the sneak peek presents us with a look into Sophie's home life where she's a maid to her stepmother and siblings. And the incredible thing is, we'll get to see Benedict soaking wet arriving in this house. I don't know how the hell that happens. Does he know here that the mysterious lady in silver is actually the maid of this house and stands right next to him? I mean, it definitely looks like he finds out about it here. What's more, well, we see Anthony with a beard, and Netflix confirmed that we will be seeing Kate and their child in season 4, so Anthony fans can relax, we'll have a chance to peek into their family life. One person I couldn't see in the sneak peek was Michaela. It was a controversial move to turn the book Michael into a female Michaela, but I know that many people also loved how charismatic the actor choice was for the character. I know it will be difficult to say goodbye to John, but I do believe that will happen in this season, probably towards the end, and then season 5 will be about Francesca and Michaela. What are your predictions for this storyline? Do let me know in the comments, please. For more on Bridgerton season 4 leaks, check out this video.